Hey, welcome. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. I want to do some minis for all signs. And I was saying before, I was finding it a little bit jarring to go from one sign to another in order. Like, y'all are masters that can do that stuff. So, what I'm going to do is just break it up into the elements. There goes my rosemary. So, I want to start with water signs. I'm going to pick randomly here. So, if it doesn't resonate, check your moon sign, check your rising sign. You never know. That's nice. Oh, okay. I got my eyes closed. I know you can't see this, but I got my eyes closed here. And Scorpio, you are up first. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This one's for you. Let's write this. Do I want this one? Yeah, I kind of think I want this one. Okay. Feeling a frustration there. Let me pull this first. Let me shut up. Okay. So first of all, the key to success before we even go anywhere else is health this week. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So no matter what comes up, this is your number one priority. Okay, so not making a lot of money, not being the best wife, being the best number one, anything like is your health. Does it nourish you? Does it build you up? Does it make you feel powerful and free? Or does it make you feel weaker and sicker and sadder? All right, let's see what we're talking about here. No, that's not allowed. No sad Scorpios. It's not allowed. No sad, sick Scorpios. Only happy, powerful, free Scorpios. Okay, an emotion's going to come up. This week. Oh, God. Is this your poem? I've got one note. Hold on. I don't know. That might be Taurus. Something that you might have a lot of Libra in your chart, Scorpio, or you are, Scorpios don't really get the respect they deserve for how they, without even saying it, just want things to be kind of fair for everybody. And whoever you are, it's almost like you don't even really speak out for yourself, but you'll speak out for other people. You could be someone that the underdog relies on, or a teacher, or even a mother, and you have a special needs child or something, but there's an injustice here where a situation's going to come up from your past. So your emotions that are triggered by this memory are going to tempt you to sit in that dark place or to dwell in it. But it's something that you can easily rise above. But it's a disappointment. Okay. Oh, no, this is actually really beautiful. It's something that you feel like was a mistake because you're hard on yourself. You might be hard on everybody else in a way because you're actually much harder on yourself and you don't always stand up for yourself. So it's a situation where you're looking back and you're thinking, maybe I didn't stand up for myself in a situation where it felt like I was doing the same thing over again or not this again. But with the snake, it's a sacred spiral of doing it until you know. doing it until you're sure. It's like, I don't know, riding the same roller coaster until you're not afraid of it anymore. But it was something to do with your love life, I'm guessing, and your self worth. So it's almost like maybe someone from your past comes up or a memory comes up, and it's like the little devil on their shoulder, if it's an ex that suddenly needs to be there in your life. And it reminds you that they made you feel less than beautiful. They made you, like I was saying in the first place, feel less than powerful, or they didn't speak up for you when everyone was attacking you. And so the snake and the peacock together with the health card is you being proud of yourself, that you know you'll never repeat that same mistake again. So does it nurture your health? Does it nurture your passions? Does it inspire creativity? Are you getting paid what you're what you're worth? Were you not? I feel like, hold on, let me pull on that, because I feel like there was a situation where someone that you loved was supposed to oh my god, hey, someone that you loved was supposed to speak up for you. Or if it's not the same person, it's the same situation, it's the same archetype that's triggering you to remember how beautiful and powerful and passionate you are, and how you know how to transmute your emotions. Maybe you are someone who, if you are so kind and you're an advocate for the underdog or for people or for spiritual growth, it's almost like you are already the Buddha and you are almost unaware that you have spiritual students watching you and observing you. And instead of telling them, you're showing them. So, in a situation where the entire world was against you and someone you love didn't stand up for you, I'm just hearing like, no one will speak for me. No one. All of you that I've helped. And it's just like, wow. Friends? I don't know. Friends, neighbors? Let me pull on that. Footsteps in the sand. Mumbler. You are so outspoken for everyone else, but you are kind of maybe a mumble rapper. Oh, there it goes. A mumble rapper when it comes to the way that you express your feelings or emotions or anger or heartbreak. And this is not doing the same thing again. This is no more Groundhog Day archetype situations when it comes to the other people in your life that don't give you what you deserve or don't stand up for you when the going gets tough. So, what fell on the ground? Oh, a bunch of stuff fell on the ground. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay. And so this doesn't have anything necessarily to do with you or what you need to do. It's just a kind of a, oh, okay. That's what that is. Confirmation. You are unable to truly manifest with certain people in your life. You understand that now. Did they make you feel sad? Did they make you feel weak? Never again. No one liked that. Never again. No one liked that. And you don't have to battle it out. It's almost like the message. Yeah, you didn't have to show the world because they're not listening. It's like you don't have to, at this point, if you've been shouting from the rooftops as a teacher, as a leader, as a light bearer, as a hierophant, as a mother, whatever, and they're not listening, and it's hurting your health, it's like, know that there are students, but they're unseen. It's like the students are unseen. So it could be that you were very well teaching your enemies as they were trying to hurt you. You're like this turtle. where everything that they send at you bounces back and knocks them over. And at this point, they're sick of being knocked over. So this might not this might not even be you repeating the same story. This might be your enemies learning the hard way that you can't be touched because of a combination of your physical strength, your fortitude, your compassion for humanity, which builds your strength from the inside, from the heart. And in that moment where you were like, no one's standing up for me, no one, the ones that didn't stand up for you are feeling that. It's like your light was kind of snuffed out for them in that moment, and they're feeling it, and they don't want to be there anymore, or they don't want to be a part of that anymore, because they kind of see the real you now. And if it's not that, it's just literally that something's going to come up where you feel triggered, but you understand yourself. You understand the world, your triggers, and that those around you, whoever you are, if you're a water sign, even if you're the toughest warrior, even if you are like assassin, spiritual assassin or something, you're still very sensitive. You still have one hell of a heart, which is maybe why you give people chances over and over again. But at this point, if no one's listening and it's not helping and it's hurting your health, you step away from it. That's how you transmute this energy that has nothing to do with you. And if someone comes back from your past and they did not speak out for you when everyone was attacking you, it doesn't matter how far they've come. They can, learn their lesson away from you. And if that's what you need to say, you are not here for me. You did not speak up for me. When I helped you, I was there for you. I was kind to you. I was compassionate to you. And when everyone was attacking me, where were you? And if this was a mate, the love is there. You didn't see it. You didn't feel it. Oh, what's this? Now that's interesting. Death, the high priestess, the last person you would expect, and grandmother's house. 13. 213. 213, grandmother's house, death. What's that? This is not a mini. Sorry. Oh, this is not a mini. Wait, did I push go? Am I even? Okay. Oh, is it? Should I? Sorry. It's a good thing no one watches my channel. Oh. God. Okay. So what it is the truth is coming out about someone that you used to love and trust that tried to hurt you because they wanted to take something that you inherited or that your ancestors built or that you I don't know. I'm just saying, do you know that image of that farmer in China where he wouldn't sell his land and they were trying to put up highways everywhere, but he wouldn't sell, and so they just had to put the highways around him and he still farms right there? It's something like that, where you might have had to be the last man or last woman standing in a situation where someone, the last person you would expect, the last person that should hurt you or stab you in the back or try to steal something that's yours. That's heartbreaking. But at this point, you know how to transmute your own feelings because you understand energy now. So see how far you've come. Should I pull on that and get messy? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's... Someone, okay. Issues with authority, dislikes being told what to do. Might be an Aquarius. A major in Aquarius with a minor in Taurus or Capricorn, but this is someone who lives like that. They love to take. And I mean that as they love, meaning they get in relationships, in loving relationships, to take and not give back. And if you're an alchemist, they're not on your level. It has to be, look at this, it has to be, it's the divine spiral. Movement and change is the only constant and truth in the universe. And this person was trying to keep you stuck in a sort of hole so they could take from you. And you overcame that, but that doesn't mean that your feelings aren't hurt, right? Yeah. So that brings me back to this. The emotion. No matter what comes up this week, Scorpio, was it okay? No. Was it fair? No. Did no one stand up for you? Correct. No one stood up for you. Don't forget that. Don't let it go. You don't have to be anyone's martyr this week. You have to watch out for your health. And whatever you have to do to stay in that, geometry, sacred geometry. You yourself, you are sacred geometry. So anything that makes you feel off balanced, if you do have that Libra in your chart, tap into that. Okay, the ends justify the means for these people. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is your health and your well-being. And if it's the last person that you would expect, an Aquarius or a Capricorn, know that you will get through this and remember how far you've come. Okay, Scorpio? All right, I'm going to let that go. Cancer. Should I switch decks here? Should we go Golden Girls? I love this deck. It must have been a bootleg though, because it's coming apart already, but oh. Okay, a mind over matter for something that you need to ignore, an invitation that you need to ignore to something physical, an actual. It's not like a Zoom meeting. It's like an in-person party. Ooh. A well-meaning suitor is going to invite you to an event, and it's got to be a no. Let me pull on this. I'm sorry about my arms here. Arm. It's a friend of a friend. Ooh, it's a big deal. Is it a big deal? A big deal, friend. Big deal. Sorry, it's a Ween song, and it's kind of making fun of people that are high and mighty in their head. Okay. Oh, wow. If it's not an actual party, it's someone that you're dating, that you just started dating. They're very well-meaning. Oh, gosh. They don't know. Oh. This person's idea of love is, can I just say this? Sex. Their idea of a fun party is like you go to a giant mansion and everyone's doing it with each other in the front room or something, and you're like, what? And they're like, isn't this awesome? And you're like, no, can I leave? And then for whatever reason, they're like, oh, I just started drinking and we can't leave now. And you're stuck at this place with these. If you're a spiritual person, these are monsters to you. Like the energy feels monstrous to you like the devil is in the house. There is no God there. There's only the devil here in this party, retreat, island. Let me pull some of these. It's not going to be a successful retreat, or it's not going to be a nice rest. No, you need to do something out in the open. Be honest. Make sure you're communicating clearly. This is what I like. This is what I'm into. This is a nice day for me. I like long walks on the beach. And the other person is like, really? I thought people just said that, to get dates or something. And you're like, no, really, you're like, you have a sunny disposition. You're a kind person. You're a loving person. You probably love very deeply and passionately. And you need to feel safe in your dating life and in your love life. It's just who you are. When you let someone in, you let someone in, but you're not at that stage yet with this person. You're still either getting to know each other or, hold on, let me get this. What's the illusion that they're not seeing here? Why are they so mounded up? I don't like that. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon while she was on the street. Okay, trying to consume some. Oh. So they are not seeing this connection as, even though they came in like hot and heavy, and they're like, oh, I got something for you. Like, let me show you something, and it was, they're a bit of a joker. They're just trying to have some fun. They're just trying to go to the hotel, It's the East Side Motel, It's more that. It's not, we're going to the Claremont and we're going to be in a suite. It's the East Side Motel where there's a bunch of sweaty people in there and it's not fun and you're not going to be able to leave. And that's not who you are. So I'm going to say that this whole relationship is probably not for you. It could be a water sign, maybe younger than you're used to or a little bit older than you're used to, but they have a youthful vigor or they seem very deep. Let me pull on that. No. You're the Empress. Even if you're a guy here, you're the Empress. You're not East Side Motel. Okay? You're Claremont. You're not basement. You're executive suite at the top of the high rise. Okay? You're not basement. This person is basement. How do you know this person? How did you even meet this person? Or how will you meet this person? And then I'm going to go on to the next one because it's a time. Oh, it's almost like a moment of weakness when you weren't doing well emotionally. They're an opportunist and they saw that. And so if you know who I'm talking to already, is that their sign? Or you know them from work. Like maybe you know them from work and you get along really well there, but you need to keep it a working relationship, even if they're super cute and they're super flirty. Okay, Cancer? That's your key to success, is just being honest about who you are, what you expect, what you like. So communication is the key, really. Communication is the key. And their response will tell you everything you need to know, okay? So it's no. It's a no to the exclusive something, the exclusive after party, even if you're in the business. Just stay away from that. Some sort of fat cat, big wig, snake in human skin sort of thing. Okay. Enough said. Pisces. Your turn. Get a different deck. How are you guys doing? Okay. Not doing so great. Feeling rejected, feeling blocked or ghosted by somebody, and it's really breaking your heart here. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get a different deck. I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to get a funner deck. I don't want this to be so horrible because it's actually a blessing in disguise. It's like an out of sight, out of mind kind of person that you're dealing with, I think. Hold on. What's the situation here? Yeah, you're feeling ignored. You're not fulfilled. You're starting to realize that this person is maybe either not coming back or they're not what you need. You realize you need to keep your love and your feelings and your emotions to yourself. Maybe this person was relying on you for more than they would ever give back to you. You're a kind, loving person, but you're also smart. Okay, you weren't born yesterday at all. And I think that this person ghosting you, maybe they travel a lot or they're a celebrity or something like that. It has nothing to do with you being less than or not. And maybe, I don't know, you think that if you're very spiritual or you're like a Pisces, that you're too emotional. No, that's not it. Or that your clairvoyance scares them. And that's not it. They're not even, I feel like you're so much deeper than this person that you're dealing with, that it's, and no shade or anything, but there might be a tiny bit of projection there that they are deeper. Maybe it's not that you're clairvoyant and it's not that or they're cheating and they don't want you to know. It's actually that they haven't thought that far ahead and they're very, I don't know if let me pull. I wanted to say maybe bipolar or ADHD, but it's out of sight, out of mind, and they can't even help it. I don't think this person can help it. They're working, they're focused on that, and it's like whatever's near them is what's convenient for them. What is next to them is the donut that they grab. The metaphor that a man will eat a donut instead of going to get a real meal because it's right next to them and it satisfies them right then. And that's how they live, and they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking, oh, I have this beautiful, wonderful, talented, gifted, deep, precious lover at home that's sitting alone while I'm doing my thing. They're not thinking that. They don't understand that they're literally holding you back in life by not communicating, by just kind of showing up every once in a while, showing up whenever they want, sort of over and over again. Or they're only there for the fun and they're never there for the after party. They come for the party and they leave you to clean up emotionally. That doesn't work for you. Something's got to change here with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and it's going to happen quick. So you might get communication in quick with this person, but it's an inner wisdom that you have that you're being asked to draw from. So if you have Aquarius in your chart, It's time to make sure that you and your space is protected, because it's a constant healing process. You are a river. You're a river that runs to the sea, and then you rise to the clouds, and you're born as rain. You pick out your cloud. There's a Tori Amos song. It's so gorgeous. I'll put it below. Oh, yeah. This person's only going to bring you sadness. Even if they do follow through with the monetary part, or it's like if you end up getting married, yeah, there's that financial security, but it's like you alone, alone at home in a mansion, staring out the window down the hill, sad, and wondering where they are and what they're doing, because they're out of sight, out of mind. Oh, wow. They're not, what you need is, again, from that song, she says, where you end and where I begin. Okay. This person is not where you are spiritually. They don't have the heart you need. They don't have the compassion you need to melt with them. Oh, man. Yeah, so Pisces, if you're feeling ghosted and all of this resonates, it's time to end it. It's time to close that book. That is them, not the book that is your love life, but the book that is this person that's going to take you in circles. It's time to make a head over heart decision based on the facts, based on your intuition, based on the fact that they're not getting back to you. They're not fulfilling you. And you're just sitting there alone. While they're out and about, I assure you, they're not alone. So are they cheating on you? Is that what we're saying here? Is that what's going on, or is this like an emotional cheating situation? I think it's more of an emotional situation where they like the crush period. They like the honeymoon period. And once it gets past that, they're kind of not interested anymore. And it has, again, absolutely nothing to do with you. Even if you would be the best, like they think you're the best match for them. Like they love you and they think that you are everything they've ever need. But the second they get off the plane or off the boat, it's the next best thing. It's the donut. It's the, well, I'm working and this is what we do and I'll see you later and here's your check, so don't complain. But it's not about the money for you. If you're a Pisces, it's never about the money. You could be the richest person in the world if you want, because you understand the world. You understand people. You know how to save your money. You know the value of $1. But at this point, it could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. You know, they might be a very powerful, dynamic entrepreneur or a leader. You know, they may have a lot of followers or fans, or what's the word I'm looking for? Groupies. And there are groupies for everything, believe it or not. And they really like that adoration of kind of the younger ones that look up to them. They could be like a professor, and they like that crush feeling of someone adoring them, but it has nothing to do with you. That's their problem. That is literally their problem. Yeah. So what are we going to do this week, Pisces? Whoever I'm talking to, when that breadcrumbing, dangling carrot communication comes in this week, you're going to say, I can't do this anymore. I'm banging my head up against the wall, trying to offer you my heart and my love and my devotion and my loyalty, and I get nothing in return. So I'm going to need you to never contact me again. Cut them out. You see clearly that they are not contributing to your mental health, your physical wellness, or the abundance that you've been building. And if they have the nerve to come in and say, hey, can you loan me $2,000? I'm getting this $20,000 check in something, something. I'm getting my taxes back. It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. No breadcrumbing. It's a, you need to get out of my life. You're holding me back. I'm between a rock and a hard place all the time. Maybe you show up, maybe you won't. And it always ends up you have, like, even when they hurt your feelings or do something wrong, why do you have to apologize? That's a clue. No more. This ends today if you want it to. If they message you, know that there was someone else in the background. Oh my Lord, they're going to message you with someone else in the background and you're alone. Even if they're not having an actual affair, it's an emotional affair. And there you are, burdened, alone. It's a no. Break up with them. Bye-bye. See you in the next life. It's their confusion, not yours. You're not confused. You know who you are. You know what your heart is and what it's worth and how precious it is. You need to escape this situation. You don't deserve this. And it's always going to be that next best thing, whatever's closest. Ends justify the means. That honeymoon period they like with their groupies or whatever, and you deserve better than that, okay? Scorpio. So what to do today, tomorrow, next week? Oh, this fell. Take this moment alone to just be with yourself. Look inside. This isn't necessarily something that everyone around you will understand. It's almost like your friends or your family will be like, are you kidding? He's rich. What are you doing? He's something. No, it's time to follow your emotions and your intuition and also the facts. And say no more, because it is holding you back. Your personal journey, your greatness. You don't need to be the wind beneath their wings for the rest of your life. No, you'll regret that. So if the opportunity comes, you take the bull by the horns and you say no. You keep your goodies to yourself, your money to yourself. And if you have to make a list of all the times that they weren't there for you when you needed them to be, to remind yourself, if they're very sexy or if they come in with that passion that sweeps you off your feet, it's still a no. Break it off for good so that they know and they don't come back. So that, they can stop wasting your precious time here. All right? All right. I'm going to leave it there. See you for the next one, you guys. Bye-bye.